Okay, we have made it to Article 6 of the US Constitution. If you're just joining us, we have done Articles 1 through 5 already, and you'll find them in the earlier episodes of this particular series. In this particular episode, we're going to go into Article number 6, which is the second to last article. It's going to be a really quick one, and then we'll jump into Article number 7 as well, and then we'll be wrapped with reading the US Constitution. Just like that, we finished. So without further ado, let's jump into Article number 6. Okay, so Article 6, and again, short one, so we'll go through it. So it says, all debts contracted and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation. So all of the debts and entanglements entered into, or engagements, all debts and engagements are going to be honored and valid. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of the states to contrary notwithstanding. Okay? So this basically bounds everybody. This is just saying this contract is now complete. We're nearing the end of this, essentially this contract that we put into place, right? So if you're going to be a citizen of the United States, if you're going to be a resident of the United States, essentially this is kind of the rules and regulations that you're agreeing to follow, right? The senators and representatives before mentioned, and the members of the several state legislatures, and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Okay? So this is, it's leaving room for the atheists. It's leaving room for people who don't follow a specific religion or religion in general, really, and saying that, that as long as you're affirming, we're not gonna put a religious test. That's kind of a weird thing to say at the very end, but there's no religious test that will ever be required. Okay, so Article 6, another short one. So all debts contracted and engagements entered is going to be honored, even if it was before the adoption of this Constitution, and the Constitution is essentially going to become the law of the land. And everybody's going to follow the law of the land, and the senators and representatives and members of the state legislatures and so on, those people shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this, but we're not going to ask you to do a religious test as a qualification. So very interesting, and I think this is kind of where they get around the kind of put your hand on the Bible and make an oath kind of a thing, I guess, if that comes up. So Article 6, pretty simple article, and we are officially at the very tail end of this, and we are going into the last one, Article 7.